Welcome to this episode that we are now going to film because we need to get the car ready for Down to Earth this weekend on Sunday, and we got limited time. Got my boy Caden here. He's done the one wiper mod before, so he's gonna help us do the one wiper mod, and then we're also finally painting the wheels. However, for DTE, I probably won't have all of the new wheel studs or the center caps on the car because I don't have the money at the moment, and they wouldn't even get here in time if I ordered them right now anyways. So what we're going to have to do for the wheels is you actually have to drill out each of these studs one by one with a drill, because obviously these are ESRs. They're fake looking two-piece wheels. Everyone that calls them reps, just so you know, they're made by Work Wheels. So Work Wheels are reps. Anyways, so we'll get to that. First, Caden, do you want to explain how to do the one wiper mod? Because I know a bunch of people are going to want to know how to do this. I've already had people message me and tell me that I should do a YouTube video on how to do this. So Caden, take it away and tell us how to do this.
Yeah, so basically, a lot of people assume that driver's wiper is bigger than your passenger wiper, but that's not true. So basically, on how to do this easily, you don't have to switch these. You just have to take this off. There should be a nut right here underneath on the Subarus, on the Imprezas, and Foresters. They all have the nuts right here. I think it's
yeah, I think it's in the engine bay.
Yeah. Right here, you just pop this little garment off.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them. And then you take this off, and you remove the driver's side wiper completely, and then you loosen this nut. You really have to put some elbow grease and then loosen it, and then once the passenger wiper is loose, then you just tilt it as much as you want, and then tighten it back down.
And it works just like that? What, are we allowed to switch them?
Are you allowed what?
Is it like cam? Because I'm looking at this right now. And look how sun faded this wiper is.
Oh, yeah.
Showing silver. So could we just switch that one over?
Yeah, you can.
Because they're the same size?
Yeah, it's the same size. So
okay.
Yeah, we can switch it over.
Okay, yeah, so you don't have to switch them over. However, we're going to switch it over just because this one's sun faded and that one's not sun faded. It looks a lot better. So we're just going to switch the driver's side over to this and then do the tilty thing. And then we'll call it good and start working on the wheels. All right, so whatever a 9/16 translates to in millimeters size relatively, this works. It looks to be about a 14 like Caden said, but yeah, we're gonna swap the driver's side blade over right there, and then we'll show you guys how to do the tilty boy thing.
Just remove this one completely, but since we're gonna switch this one over to the passenger one, you're gonna have to take this off, both of them off anyway. So
all right,
do that. Wow, man.
Is that not the right size, or is that just tight?
No, it's the tool.
Oh, here, let me grab you an extension.
Okay.
Also, yeah, by broken ratchet, it doesn't lock and hold anything on there because the back is broken.
There you go.
Is it loose?
It is. Yes, it's loose.
Oh, sweet.
So it's pretty on there most of the time. So you just gotta wiggle it a little bit.
That was a little more than a little bit there.
Yeah. See.
All right. Yep. We'll save that one because it looks nicer.
Yeah.
Don't lose the extension or anything in the engine bay.
Oh no.
Holy crap!
And that one's loose.
Sweet.
So
I promise you, these have never been replaced in probably the 20-something years this car's been alive.
And this one's the most. You have to lean over. Oh, easy.
That one came off easier than the other one.
There you go.
Okay, again, you do not have to remove that one, the passenger side. We're just doing it because of the nicer one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, way nicer on the driver's side. So we'll throw the driver's side one on.
So basically, put this back on like so.
Okay.
And since the bolt's on, tilt it as much as you want.
So how did you slide that all the way on?
Yeah, I slide it all the way on into the bolt until it's snug.
Okay, now he's tilting the blade to where we want it.
Yeah, it depends on what
Here.
you want.
We'll Caden, what did I say?
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I heard it hit the ground. We're good.
We're good. All right.
Here, let's throw this boy back on here because that's no longer used to us.
Nope. I'll just...
Now, I also don't want to lose the bolt, but we're going to shut this because you can see that bolt from the outside. All right. How much do we tilt this thing?
It depends on what's your preference, what you like. what's, you know, what looks good to you.
Maybe. I'm gonna go look at a reference picture. So that's where we're gonna have it of reference. Again, you can kind of place it where you want it to look good. I'm just kind of touching it to the tint strip like I've seen most people do. And you just throw the nut back on and that's it?
Yep, just, you know, make it as level or as, you know, how you like it. For reference, it's a tint strip. It looks way better because, you know, everything's all...
That all kind of flows together.
So basically, once you did all that, you put the nut back and tighten it.
Well, cool.
And it's simple as that. It doesn't even take like 10 minutes and adds so much ease to your car.
Guys, I remember when I was like 16 and 17 when I had my first Forester, I wanted to do this mod. I asked a kid about it and he's like, you have to buy a whole new wiper motor setup and it's crazy expensive. So I never did it. And then come to find out, you literally just loosen the bolt and tilt the windshield wiper and that's it. How tight do you have to go on them?
Just a couple ugga-duggas, that's it.
Couple ugga-duggas, I like that. German specs, good and tight.
Yes.
Let's throw it, because that cap that was on that side will probably fit on this.
On here.
Throw the cap on there, because it's the same
You should just slide right in and there you go.
Cool. Now we don't have the bolt showing. I call that good. Good 2-minute thing.
Good.
Let's test it real quick. I don't have my keys. Give me a moment. I'm gonna get so much hate for doing this while the windshield's dry. Who cares? Oh, apparently I got low tank pressure. Okay. It's this one. We'll see how far that goes. Oh, perfect. I'll be able to see just fine. Tell me your impression on the racing seats in the Forester, Tyler.
They feel cozy.
Cozy?
They smell like leather.
Yeah, the whole car smells like fresh leather right now.
It smells really good.
Yum!
Okay, now time to do the wheel stud thing. In the last video that you guys are gonna watch before this, doing the seats, I told you, if you watched the whole video, that this was from me working on something. Yeah, it's because you probably noticed I drilled all of the ones out on this wheel already. So I think I only have two jack stands, so we can only jack up the car one side at a time. So I think, let's just drill out the fronts on there, put this side up on jack stands, take these two wheels off, and then get these wheels prepped for paint. And I'll show, here, I'll grab the drill and I'll show you guys how to do this if you have ESRs. So you take a drill, my drill bit that I'm using fits right in the center of each stud. There's like 2 layers, so you go through 2 layers, kind of shimmy, comes right out. Sometimes they kind of break inside. I've had a few break inside and you can grab a flathead and get it out that way, but that's how you do it. And you got to do all of these on all 4. All right, now we've got the car off the ground. Took us a while to find the painter's tape that I knew I had but couldn't find. The bronze comes all the way out to there, you can kind of see. And it's hard, so we're gonna do a painter's tape line all the way across there and then maybe cover the rest of it with like newspaper or something. That way we get just the face. Yeah. Okay, so I know this is weird. We had to set the stuff down and then go inside to open the garage. But we did not have any Scotch Brite or sandpaper, so we grabbed some sandpaper and we have some clear coat and some extra primer just in case. We only have 2 cans of white, but that's okay because we'll probably only do these 2 wheels tonight. Honestly, we might be able to get through all 4 with 2 cans. It depends how heavy you want to do this, but we are gonna get to work on this now. Okay, let's open this thing. Here, Caden.
Yeah.
You want it so much. Okay. Oh, it gave us a bunch of different sheets. Tells me one big sheet. Here is a sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Do a light coat. This thing's basically empty. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ghetto are we?
11.5.
We have that one over there. You can tell that one's black already. That one's done with primer. This is the last coat of primer for this one. Just making sure we're getting all the spokes on it.
Yep, all sides.
This is gray primer. That one's black primer.
Yeah, so.
It works though.
Yeah, it's still the same stuff.
Oh, we got right here on this spoke.
Yeah.
There's some bronze on the top.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just kinda.
We did a dust layer of white after a second layer of primer. I know this looks so ghetto, but I promise you if you do spray paint the correct way, it actually turns out so good. Second coat down.
Second coat, looking good.
Yeah. Well, that is where we're going to end this video. We got the one wiper mod done. Thanks to my boy Caden for helping us out with that. Also in the middle of painting these wheels. We are on like 3.5 coats on this one because we touched up a couple things. This wheel's starting to bubble a little bit, which means we'll have to sand a couple things, reprimer a few spots, and repaint that wheel. However, like this one's turning out so good. I'm telling you guys, if you know how to use spray paint, it turns out amazing and it'll never fade if you do it the right way. But we're gonna finish up painting these two wheels and the other two wheels in the next video and put the car on the ground and finish all that and everything. Like I said, for Down to Earth this weekend, we probably will not have these center caps or the studs. I might throw in the other center, I don't know if I'll throw in the other center caps for the show because I really don't wanna have to take the wheels off to take the center caps out to put the new ones in when I get them. But yeah, this is gonna end this video. Thanks, my boy Caden. You have anything to say before we end this?
No, just keep modding cars and be cool.
Yeah, I agree with him on that. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.